Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this special show today. Uh, Today we want bring this discussion where the Sakophant, the chief propaganda Sakophant, do propagate them. Then when you see someone like UN. Now, person way you don't make it life say if you just lie, then make people they believe it. When you take lie, you turn and make it can be true. Today, I want to broke am for phone. I make una understand. Okay, wait way this UN how it do and how it don't lie so they now it don't reach time where it could be now the breaker point. Okay. I go play some other people they are audio them when I go here. Make una see how lie, it don't go end some way you know if you lie again. Now now that they wait down and see me some other magic comes on site. But truth will ever prevail over evil. Truth will ever prevail over evil. Yes. Today I want can talk because this was brother Uchiba. He don't make for the past months, they lie about Sako this, Sako that, Sako this, Sako that. Okay. But the recent event will happen for the Circuit Court of Maryland where they don't tell and say anything they do for America, it be illegal. Okay? Now they don't confuse now, so they don't know how they feel who side they feel go talk against say these people then this, the one that name calling cannot suffice. Okay. The Sakophants, the way they say na Sakotiboya, they are just people who are just confused. Okay, as UNC say don't talk. Say the people where they did for they don't even know the law. They don't know law. They don't know thing the way. The fee say they will just make that thing about air. Then it can be true. Lie. It can be true. No. When we follow now the constitutionality of things, the institutions. If you just come from some place, you can't do things there anyhow. If you say when you lie, then that lie can be true. Okay, if you lie like that. Okay. When we tell these UN people and say, look, una not go lie, then una lie can turn true someday. Okay, lie go remain lie. Propaganda go remain propaganda. They don't come now. They don't frame their story. Say, oh, this court case, oh, we never finished. When court do pass judgment, the merit for that case, he already did it. You go to argue with judge again. Go to argue with judge again. Go to argue. If you want to argue case, you go bring thing the way it will be more than what we judge will pass now. Whose evidence the way they get them? Nobody believe for court day. Sako says no enter court. It be the fear for go she don't want hall with President Chris Ano. If the fear is she not inside motor. We enter court. But when you deal for the gang of people where they need to believe, say deception, fine. When you the curse your brother, the blast do kind thing the way fine for your brother. Then when they can't discover the truth, also if you shame hide their head. So if you hide their own head. I want more listen small to this one brother UN. We don't lie so they now the line that can the affect na itself. You don't know how to hide the head now. When I take a listen, make una listen how Mr. UN don't lie so they now He don't know I feel like again. He question Irene Ngwa. He say Irene Ngwa don't take all money run. That will be the day he say Irene Ngwa na thief woman. He no be the year no. Now listen.
What would be the benefit if an individual is stand for up a talk say if they're not here for ye, everything will spoil. If they're not here for ye, everything will spoil. And then you do destroy, and what will you gain from it? Then I can talk to someone. We already observe the interim government and we they operate, and the error. Now see, some people go allow themselves to be infiltrated by La Republic agenda. Infiltrate them, I say, either they will come for the fight against the interim government or for the oppose policies or anything where it will make the interim government and Ambazonian nation may begin to grow stronger and stronger. Ironically, they don't even know say there is spoiler and for spoiler for help La Republic. Now why do you see the coup plotters they become come up for outside they go? The coup plotters they become come up for outside they come on they go. If you chasing the rock finish, no, we still get again remnants of the coup plotters where they still there for inside interim government. And in 1 year now they say they so they say a coup plotter them they don't go win case for court. Win case for court for that money where they be given for interim government. Okay, now how people them did for treasury? I can't tell them say coup plotter they say they will can't thief money. They deny. They tell me say no one day nothing happen. They go right later debunk them like those fraudulent activists. They go talk say, hey, when I treasury they find nothing touch them. No, they not go touch on money. They say they want shame UN. It not make 2 weeks. Now they say they can't talk say oh they don't go thief money. Now when you go see Irene Ngwa go take treasury, she you on top. Paper the way they did a sub treasury them the other one them they don't have any access to it because it's a now they raise money now they do whatsoever.
Wait, my people them. I want make no more understand say this complaint where you and they complain today, this same talk where they complain today so. I complain where Secretary Chris then he be complain. Sako 10 take it on enemy. Say Irene Ngwa they spread the tentacle them all side. They take it on enemy. So they Irene Ngwa cause problem. Sako cause that problem. So now because Secretary Chris talk the same way you and they talking to do so. I want more to understand them because may not be like say some problem did that time where they different problem. No, not this same problem. So now there way you see Chakra Komoto where they be there Sako say, look, make it no stake side because the fact say Secretary Chris a member of cabinet Mara Irene Ngwa tuna woman for resource and mobilization. Make it bring them together, try for bring peace. Dr. Sako say no. He goes upon Mara Irene Ngwa. Who beg Dr. Sako for cabinet. Say you need to have to know how to solve problem. Now number one code is that for any leader now. Problem solving. You know if you be man way even for your cabinet, if you solve problem with your own people, they be you want solve problem for 8 million Ambazonians. If you know if you solve problem for these little people with the few cabinet members the way they did, how you want solve Ambazonian their problem? Now the question mark that way we be get them. That quality will be lacking with Sako. problem solving skills no be there. It no be there. Now you and this you can't cry. You talk say, Madam Irene Ngwa carry money come around. Don't that the same complaint we the members of for cabinet be the complaint. We Secretary of State for Communication one collect he want do fundraising for ABC TV. Madam Irene Ngwa vex. He say naive. You see no, naive get for conduct that fundraising for ABC TV, not Secretary of State for Communication. Where ABC TV then are under a Department of Communication. ABC TV, just like how you get CRTV now. Then are under the Ministry of Communication. Madam Ngwa say no. Madam Ngwa then are for side for finance. So Ministry of Finance go can control CRTV. I put am so. That's what it did. Madam Ngwa will leave in Ministry of Finance and as one of those director them for finance. My own position that no, not even Secretary of State for Finance. No. Department they under there is resource and mobilization. They under. But man, they get own department, the own ministry. You say no, now you get for car collect money. Now they the problem be there. When I listen, when I go here to Uchiba talk.
Where Chris Anobi they say it is spread the tentacles everywhere.
Good.
Today you go see now they say the rogo for court. What are the rogo win them for court? Because
they win them for court. No, we say the rogo win them. Whether the rogo win them for court, Irene Ngwa. They be one on that when they be move President Sako, they be impeached. You see, for certain thing the way the resolution can to be right, we talk, they impeach and remove it for office. Now that document now with the American government they recognize them. They recognize anything they go talk say this are these. America they follow the law, they follow the constitution, follow the institutions. If you know be backed by that institution, whether you do with you, whether you go whether 1 million conferences, so that's your problem. When you go court, we wait till they ask you now that document the way it proves say you be legal or legitimate. You can go up and come down, shout, hell, holla, lie, propaganda, talk, make other noise like you and the talker all the past 6 months. Who say it will end? Now they complain also. When I listen,
somebody will take say he want his own treasury. People they don't know anything about law, they don't know anything about whatsoever. Now they will go take this thing, can't hold them. Today, inter government they into two factions where you get a cabal where it be led by the Irene Ngwa where they talk say me they move President Sako or me they move Pa Eric Ate, me they movie. Say they don't want Santa people. Say me the movie for vice president or me they do whatsoever. You go see.
Now you and the
until they don't go the talk say
they get two factions now. So Mara Irene Ngwa now be na own. You want get own government now. You want put na Dr. Titanale vice president. They either go be the president. Mara Irene Ngwa. When President Chris Anobi talk say it is spread the tentacles for all department all thing they want be there. Sakuna don't confuse. Whether me support you and the talk or me support Amara Irene Ngwa, it don't confuse. Because you and the talk where say if they don't take time, they go come away for that their thing. Because you and don't reach level where it not get away with it. When I listen to it.
Need Joe the work and divide people. Need Joe when the most quiet person inside this struggle. Now they know they come there for draft. They select their own draft where they go. They get a cabal where
you see no. So now Mara Irene Ngwa they go collect all money for your own side. Sako they collect all money for your own side. They don't chakara. You see. But we the talk this thing we the talk say America they so if fine for do thing them in a legitimate and legal way. Okay. No go around they collect money, they do thing them. You know, you can go to jail because if they go collect that money now under the banner of the IG now, so we can sue them. If we sue them, yes, because they not be the people where they get for collect the money now. No, they not be that people where they get for collect the money. For the case will be Sako versus Ambazonia, the U.S. judge it be rule say Sako and a ban of TV them. They be want use some way for try for change the verdict or try for change who they govern this and who they govern that. But the American system, the judge say no. Okay, how an individual will be impeached? He want can exercise right over something where they already impeach it and remove it. Now there where they hold them so. So the whole Sako then say they don't violate the provision for the foundation by the foundation bylaw. You know, say when we talk about law, constitution, anything, because of that thing now the way that they hold them for anything. No. If you get an organization, you get the interim government, you get they follow now the team who now don't put down and say they don't agree. Say now that you will not go respect them. No. Then you can now you want try for change or do your own thing. No. You know go the waka so. Now let thief man the thing that can't you know. Thing the way you feel do let thief man. You can't change them overnight. They tell you say no. You get to respect the law where you used to say those sign. The law where you swear oath. Now we keep tell and say the thing that they follow Sako do, it will can't disprove them after. When I follow thief man, the carry on they go round. When I ask say, why you not follow constitution? Why you not follow institution? Why you not follow the bylaws of something? We don't talk say we the people way and people who like for follow constitution, follow the institution them. Because we don't see how the power of that institution them, the power of a constitution they. Okay. Any country no get any constitution, no get this institution there. It be now they call and say lawless country. And American country they plunge into civil war. They make man one president be president for 40 years. Now they can't country that way they want bill this poor the way these Sakophants. The Sakophants them. The Sakophants they want be now people with they want they instead call the people where they follow constitution say coup plotters. We not them be the real constitutional coup plotters. Okay. Constitutional coup plotters now they put away they want change constitution overnight. Okay. But we, the constitutionalists, we need the change constitution with the one following a way it dey in place. Okay. If in the future we don't get one country, no we go amend that constitution then we go do amendment or that thing then. That's why now we get the interim government. That's why now we have the interim constitution. But if you carry that constitution and go for court, judge be tell the say now that one way they get that now. Una no go bring new one. The one way una be sign and nine that so. Now way una follow now the interim constitution that too. I saw they tell them. And I saw America day. I saw the American judicial system they know. When I listen to you and it don't frustrate. It cry.
Led by Irene Ngwa, we get the people them like chairman for Momo with how do they call these people them the barrister Ghana them with Mara them with Amos for ABC, them we open them. All these terrible set of people. Terrible set of people.
Oh, it'd be interesting to say now you and the call people and say terrible set of people. These are their angels. All the name the way they call them so. Now Sakoi hench people so. You and the call and say terrible set of people. Look, when they say this struggle be ordained by God, people don't understand why. This is because these people, they don't name Irene Ngwa, name all the people and so where they be they na that where they surround Sako so. They call us Sako minister and so. These are ministers of Sako. Don't know any kind put them. Listen.
See, I be just talk this thing when I want to talk. The people they can tell me say, oh, God, you concentrate for your place, not talk about Mogamo. How people they will talk say they form the interim government, they talk say this with 13 counties and this. They same this Irene Ngwa them and the rest, they come and go for outside. They go talk say Mogamo not go for it be part of Momo County. I don't know why President Sako be leaving for you. How can you allow a cabinet person in your cabinet, the person whose county or LGA is not part of a county, enough operator, enough for operator, they go leave you for them. They talk now, so what did they do? They compromise, connive them with their fang them, go sign their alliance them. Now Barista Ghana can talk say, hey, they not touch ADF because now they are brothers them. And so. He say, oh, he happy with the rogo makes so.
Okay, on the no, now very important revelation in that Sako sign this thing, but now they could be the first put ever can oh, una do work with Ayaba, una do this. Yeah, Uchiba he talk now. Say Sako sign deal with Ayaba. Okay, Sako sign deal with Ayaba, and yeah, say their general, Efang. Now way they talk so they really sign deal with you. So that way they can talk, but listen to it talk. It be interesting.
So, when they don't go sign peace, they don't do so. Can't talk. Where are they now? All those fighters and they don't come out and they come out for the struggle. Go them for ADF. They are not fighting like Republic. Crumble before they want even go. They go Fungi, connive with the former officials. The Fungi go carry all weapons. The Fungi carry a formata, carry all places. They take money. More marshals where they be taking $65,000 They chop them. $165,000 money dollars for federal marshal. They chop them. Carry all those things. So they carry now they chop them now. They don't come out. They go them. Now woman then there for Germany. They reverse now say now them be the organized things for them for Germany. They be move money pay her. They do so. That way they want go talk. Irene Ngwa deny talk say they more can show you proof. They more can do now so. Their role for treasury now for do it now for collect money or now for you for the visa money for the go. President don't go now. They don't talk now say this so make this a government a big balance. So that me not being a saying Northwest people them they be for they all. They there for they all. Now you a president ego look one backward man that they call and say Dr. Mbua. Put it for treasury. Irene Ngwa talk say they get for movie for treasury. If they not movie for day, he will resign. It will be for day. Now they go movie and put them for day. Now what is Irene Ngwa doing? Then I want to talk. The Commonwealth community tell me say that with Man Rashid and they say they do diplomacy. They do so. They talk say this so why Man Lobati. Dr. Lobati them say they be one with the Dr. Patience them say they be one go for Switzerland. Now they don't be called them. Since that day they just cut. That's why you will never see Mad Rachel they come again for ABC like how they be the car with the Dr. Patience them and other kind of them. So wait a day now I say. President Sako get a choice today. Either he continue with the Irene Ngwa them and the Man Rachel them, fire the other people them, or he fire them. Otherwise, if Irene Ngwa them and whosoever they be more above E, then me find any decision where I'm going for them.
Now you and the talk so say Sako get a choice for fire up and do all that thing. So when I know the devil's advocate is crying now for the devil. The propagandist minister.
Some of us we don't be people who will tell the truth. Where we tell when I something I be tell when about the coup plotters about this they can't talk. And I swear don't tell when I listen them. That is exactly what he did. Even now, so if you not even take time, they Irene Ngwa, they go hijack the money we did for treasury today. That is it. That is it. How can you be a cabinet member? You don't know your job description. When I want to work, I go back. And the yesterday when I campaign say me they go move Eric Ate Santaman, me they go move it put na Tita. Me I ask on a question. The time when that same Tita, if you go join coup plotters, if you go to join coup plotters for overthrow Dr. Sako, what be the no he only come back now because they be talk say they will give you na 4 months. If five them will talk this thing them. When I know they be press and me I know the play. Huh? Dr. Tita was a coup plotter. He went there. The only reason why he came back was because they gave him only 4 months. If they tell you say we continue for not going for that side. So you people, this Irene Ngwa, the Mar share them, this Amos them, open them. What are they called? I say Chairman Amos, open them. So the Sango Loba them, all these people them, Professor I him them too. I him too now devil. Because now where did he work?
That is Sako's chief of staff. This man is doing. Say that devil there. You know, when you surround yourself with people where they fool you all time, they give you wrong information, they push you, say go, yeah, till you do and be correct. Sometimes there'll be a roadblock. They don't push Sako to take Professor Ayim. All the one them Fru John so all the one they don't push Sako to take the fully. Man, when they go court, they hide. How you when they go court, you go hide for inside motor. You fear for enter court because they can arrest you at any time. They can arrest you anytime. If anything we do anyway, when a fraudulent thing with the fraud. Illegality, illegitimate, will not be backed by the institution and the constitution. How if you win for court? Court no never go make that noise. Oh, you go court have evidence. Now Sako sue the interim government to court because say one if you win, you carry man for court. When I be illegal, they don't impeach man, they don't remove it, but he wants to be president. Greed in the first place. Now listen.
With the CP and people with the Chris Anu for dismantle this interim government and for spoil Amazonia. When we want to talk, they can't tell me say, oh, contact Giseline, their brother, he fight with them, they do so. Oh, person who can't tell me say Pobia there against Southern Cameroon, but Pobia a woman. They in favor of Southern Cameroon, they go with them. Terrible set of people. Where would they try for explain for you? We don't talk. I don't. They call this name them. So yeah, Maggie that them too. They deal with them. Now the same people, the same these people. Well, anyway, we they document all those things them. Any man you all rule, anything way it be for them. That is it. That is exactly what we did. They roll for a treasurer now for keep money. When president he talks to me, they pay the money, they pay. Treasurer no can't talk to they pay the money. They do so. That is what even this colorless woman asked on. If they do for Mark Barata them, we go take their money. They told me they give money, deny. He said no, they give the money. That is the same thing. With Tabe Young and Ayuk Tabe, they do for interim government. They contribute money. They say me they release money. They buy things for people for fighters. They deny them. They deny them.
On a year you any cry now. You and now the bina na the prodigal son. The prodigal son. We will take it back. you don't make mistake, you don't do things the way no correct. But if the prodigal son on a deny, you know, get parents, we will take it. But he don't vex what they say, they don't go for court, they don't go win them. Dr. Sako and a cult followers now, they didn't know for the, you know. So at the end of the day, now when I carry some people and go court. Now when I carry people and go court. When I recall people, they say coup plotters. But instead, now them be the constitutional coup plotters. Okay, where they don't carry law, they want change law, change parliament, change constitution, change institution. Now man go be coup plotter pass man when I want change constitution or man when I want maintain the thing the way they did for follow the institution and the constitution the way they did. Who be coup plotter? Now man way he want make they remain the same and make they respect this the same thing, or a man way he will leave the house, go create own thing. So let's follow up on that, because when you talk of coup plotters, coup d'etats, and these coups, the number one reason why coup d'etat they happen, that because sitting in a waka, something in the waka, they want to go, they want to. Now the country, they put another, or the military, now they take over. So I don't say anything way bad for they, no, you know, but now the name way if you call them, someone will say But we are not plotting coup against the government. No, we want to maintain the institutions. Now man be the constitutional coup plotter. Now the man we want to change the constitution, or now the man we want to maintain the constitution. Because we didn't have decided for maintain the constitution we did in place, for respect the laws, the bylaws of everything we would use. That would be impeached Sako. Would be agree, say, okay, Sako made wrong. He needs to be impeached. We go for Sako, not the same thing. He made wrong, he needs to be impeached and removed. We follow the constitution. They do election, Tita. Win. But Tita no be one be for long. Iya Marianta come again. Time for election. Iya Marianta say they don't rig election. They know what you know what go for election, the Christ they don't rig election. They show you the election laws, the constitution, they show them. There's nothing. But at the end of the day, the institution and the constitution remains. Leaders come and go, presidents come and go, cabinets come and go, but the institution and the constitution stay there. You see, now so you will with the Sako. Man, we only did not for destroy. Una listen to you and again. You and the cry. Una listen to this one.
Information, accountability, and competence. Now, some of those things, them way we don't always criticize La Republic to Cameroon for over 60 years. So I salute all man for home front and for diaspora. Like I be not talk. I know the waste time for go to greet people, them greet this one. So why would talk say I not call your name? So why would talk say why I call this one before I call you on whatsoever? So today now number 27 day for August 2023. We don't always accuse La Republic, say they not be accountable, they not inform people, or maybe they not be competent. Now we get a court case where Ambazonia Foundation if it take and go for court. All Ambazonia them they wish, they wait say the 1 year, they want get the information what it happen. They want give an account on what way they will do for court. They want show their competence. We hear now say the case will come out on the 22nd. The only verdict we would all can get them, but they all get enough for Chris and them. They can't talk say they win, they do so, or they don't do so, they do so. Now we own people where because we claim say this so now Ambazonia Foundation if they take the case it go for court. Now would there be day for the Ambazonia Foundation where they take the case go for court? Then why they not can't tell we exactly what happen? And why they not even tell we say this so the case don't finish or it never finish? Or more will calm down or not? Now we not see no man. Chris Anunaro we can they talk people that they take and they go for hour days, go that side talk say the case be between now Ambazonia versus Sako. I just corner say Sako as they recall am me man not talk say I know they use president. It just say the case between Ambazonia and Sako is coming. They can't talk now say the case don't go. They don't come American court don't recognize say now you get the real interim government. Today go for court, we don't know. That means say the court case it will be between President Sako and those people demo. Ma will know you answer with it. Because no man in never come can't talk say this so now ye be there for court with Chris Anu them and the rest. But Chris Anu can give information for outside the way don't go even for home front everywhere. They can talk say this so Ambazonia be get case against Sako Ikome. Talk say they be all moving for power, they be all do so, can't talk different kind things so. Now you wait go for people their mind them. Now we set up we not know. Whether now we be go for case whether now true what Chris Andrew talk say now they be go for case against Sako Ikome. Whether they talk true say this so American court, it all recognizes Chris Anu now the legitimate government. Whether they talk true to say now how what side the money is there, they don't take the money go for outside with the consul. All the other people where they become go for the
now you and the cry so they don't win for court. The court don't pass its own injunction order. May they take all thing way, everything. So whatever they talk now, so now court don't pass its own order. Okay, you don't get nothing to do with any whatever they do it. No. If you talk, but they follow now the law, now the ruling with the court don't pass them. Sako, they get for hand over the account. They get for hand over anything we be meant for the Ambazonia Foundation. They give a hand over ABC TV. They give everything. Now so it did. No be say something we been now the law when the winning for law now so it did.
Either because of incompetence and whatsoever.
Yes, you are correct.
They know they talk, they know nothing. No accountability to the people.
No accountability.
They not brief them. Say we don't go. We don't try. We don't do so. And the case is there so. So, when I wait, we will keep on updated. We will still work something there for background. No man, not even can tell we say this. So, me wanna ignore where they talk for outside him. The case today, they do things for background. Now, if I want can talk, they will tell me say, you check say, they do things now for. They do things now audio. They like they put audio now information so. No, if you not inform people. Imagine say you don't go for inside courthouse, go enter for courthouse. Your whole village it can't turn up for outside day for yard. They say no, me they should run like 100 meters from the courthouse. They should run for there for 100 meters inside courthouse. Rain the fall on top them, sun the shine on top them. They say they 1 year wait we will come up for case for day. You come out for case, you go you different side. Now you want to meet the people that they be stranded for day. Then Rome or Rosta they go say, oh that man don't carry that trophy, go that side, he don't win, go that other side. you talk, you go, you know, tell no nothing for your people, and your people they will remain for there for how long and how and how. That is what we call and so this. So when I call and say unconscious infiltration, now because some people will be work where they be advised by La Republic people, where they will talk say, go tell.
I like that name, unconscious infiltration. Now the name that way we give them all them for this, because Sako na the place we don't destroy this trouble for very very long time. That if the one see now who don't be the destroyer in chief, okay, destroyer in chief. Not the way Sako to do for this trouble. Nothing. They can't see destruction we do. So we even talk say Sako be worse than Ayaba self. Okay. Because Ayaba they try to focus on this and do it. So funny. We'll take a listen. We'll still listen to you and may tell you as they go.
Yeah, when people say we'll be there for court, and I saw the matter don't be like matter don't be, or me they give on more time when I can't give details for the. They can't tell you say no, you know, even get no need for go talk all those kind of things, allow those things. You should say we jokes. That means when I keep on all the whole country on our own audience in a blanket. Now, when I want to say me President Sako, he can't tell we. Then therefore, when I validate the point where Chris Anu they be talk say they will go for court now against President Sako. If President Sako can't talk say they go for court, if he give any briefing about the case for court, any listing for court about the case. It therefore me say they validate now the point where they be talk say yes they be get case now with Sako.
Sako no even enter court, so no do you make a say be even get that courage. This struggle they so you silly that you know. I don't be na Sako is one of the best supporter them. Who will be supportive for all things. But when you see and say this person not carry you reach their destination, yes, the Restoration Council impeach and remove all the things so they talk and so now the thing we be do see and since then. So if you and they can't talk and now, then if they blind, now blind follower than that, the Sakophants.
Therefore, it means say any person will be even go for them as a representative for Sako. Yes. Now, we don't hear Pastor Commando to talk something for day. Me too, I've been no say be talk different thing. But at the ask, I'm not saying as I ask now say. At the ask, when I to say, why people that will go for court? We there for back day we will wait them. They come for court. They never brief me since the 22nd. By the way, before they brief we up. Because even this thing the way that they can't talk now so nothing the way if some of us be know because we brain that we see far. Yeah, that one will be nothing where we tell now. It will be know some of this thing and how this thing be there. We will get for advice saying so here for be. There will be people for Shabbat. Yes, will be people for Shabbat. That is where there is a problem. If you not go give account for your people on whatever you be do, you don't go say you go play football. With different village, different quarter. You have people and there for house for evening. Said the way said they will see how you don't go play the ball, you don't win the ball. You can't go enter, begin to sleep, you come on go for farm, come on go you so. Now the other village, they work at the play drum, they don't say, oh, they don't win that ball or now then take trophy or now then do so. You say you no can't tell for your own people them. What is wrong with you people?
You know. Now so it happen. Make our brother, Honorable Sama Thomas, talk for this man, this comrade UN. Make it put some sense with it. The boy does say it over cause havoc for this struggle way. He never learn lesson. It is still believe say the way they do is still correct. But he need me to put some sense with it. Comrade Sama Thomas, tell Uchiba Nelson something. Oh yeah.
Cameroonians. This audio will be titled Nelson Uchiba Boxing in Darkness. I repeat it, Nelson Uchiba boxing in darkness. I've listened to an audio coming from Nelson Uchiba questioning Sako's gang, I beg your pardon, questioning Sako's team why they are not putting out information about the court case which they lose in the United States against the Southern Cameroonian people. Nelson Uchiba, after this court case, this is the third audio which you've put out. The second audio which you put out, you were like lambasting, let me put it that way, Chris Ano for lying that the case has not been decided upon.
Exactly.
Where did you get that information that the case has not been decided upon? Let me teach Nelson Uchiba something. If you are walking in darkness, I mean practical darkness in the night, where there's no moonlight, and you are attacked, what usually happens in that scenario is you are like a blind man, for you are seeing nothing. What is good for you at that moment is not to be lashing blows left and right, forward and backward, for you do not know the direction of your attacker and you are not seeing your attacker. But what you are supposed to do in that scenario is that you need to be dead silent and use your ears to see if you hear the direction where steps are coming from toward you. If you get that direction of steps coming toward you, you attack that direction. You will get your attacker. But if you are throwing blows in on the space for nothing, where you are seeing nothing, you will end up exhausting your own self, and you will be killed. Because your attacker is listening to your steps for himself, is not using any light to determine exactly where you are. So he is listening to where your steps are coming from or moving toward, and he will attack you from behind, and he will kill you. So, Nelson Uchiba, all the audios that you've been insulting people from left to right, even Sama Thomas is not exempted. Where were you getting your information before you were putting out all those frivolous audios that you are used to them? Or you are a town crier that used to just get his gun, get out of the street without getting any news from the palace, and is just spewing whatever he can spew out there to deceive villagers for nothing. And do you know what usually happens to people like you? If you go out giving information which is false in the village, you will be sent on exile by the village, for you have misled the whole village. I am afraid Nelson Uchiba, the blind boxer, if you keep on running your mouth the way you are running your mouth, I bet you what awaits Sako might miss Sako and follow you. You see, Sako has already thrown you under the bus. If you do not know, Nelson Uchiba Sako has thrown you under the bus. So there is no damage control that you can make to think that Sako will draw you out of where you are already lying, to give you some breathing, to give you some space to breathe. You are now irrelevant. You are now useless to Sako. So please look for another direction to see if you can help yourself out of the trouble that you have already put yourself into. Do not be boxing in the dark, for you will die. That is the short information I've come out to give you and to advise you. For you are boxing in the dark, and mind you, you might end up in prison instead of Sako. That's the short information I've come to give you. For the way you are running your mouth, you used to say you are waiting for me. Maybe in a very short time, I will be in the United States. Trust me, I will be in the United States. So be prepared, for I am coming. Or if you are coming to Belgium, let me know, so that I should be prepared to welcome you. But before you act, don't be the foolish judge that will pass judgment that would be that judgment will be turned against him, and he or she is disgraced and removed from the courtroom. Sama Thomas.
Thank you very much. I think you have heard a lot about the court case and everything, so thank you. Stay blessed, and we'll bring you more information as time unfolds. But know that the court case is done. There's no more discussion about that. Okay, and anything that comes now is just propaganda from the UN and those other people who think that Sako Tiboya is their own slogan, but they don't want to follow the constitution and institution. You want to take shortcut, you can do that in Cameroon, in La Republic, but you cannot do that in America. America, there is a rule of law, and that is what we want to do. We want to make Amazonia a country of law, a country that everybody respect the institution, the constitution. That is what makes a country solid. It's not the noise, the propaganda, the name calling, and all those garbage. That doesn't hold water. What holds is the constitution. Okay? So whatever people think that they can go to court and do, they will refer you back to the constitution, the bylaws, the interim constitution used by the interim government, used by the Restoration Council. That's what the court will refer you to. So before you sue, be ready to read the constitution first. Don't go and behave like Sako, the Sakophants in court. I thought you thought that what? You are suing somebody in court. You do not read the bylaws of the court. These people are funny. They make people laugh because you are suing somebody to court. You sue the interim government to court, but the people that you are not even expert. That's why Uchiba Nelson is angry. And they have, why did they use Barrister Nso and Barrister Besea? They use a lady and some other few women that never read law. They do not even know the American Constitution. They don't even know the bylaws. They don't even know the Amazonian interim constitution. They don't know. They went to court and they were dumbfounded. Then Sako said he's hiding outside the court inside a car. He did not even go to court because President Chris Ano was there. They had about 3 people in court that came for Sako. But the whole hall was filled with the delegation from the interim government. That's the difference. Okay. God bless you and stay blessed and have a nice day. Thank you for watching.